644, welcome back. Tensions are high once again between the U.S. and Iran this morning. President Trump has advised Congress of his military orders, and Central Command has said the naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz is happening again. Let's go live to Scripps News Group Chief Washington Correspondent Joe St. George. And Joe, we know these blockades have caused gas prices and other expenses to increase. Can we expect the same to happen here?
Well, we certainly have to talk about it. In the last 24 hours, oil is at its 1 month high. So we're already seeing the impacts of these escalating tensions between the U.S. And Iran. We're going to get, we're getting today more insight from the Federal Reserve Chairman. Inflation, where that stands. Remember, the talk in this town is not if the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates. Are they going to raise interest rates to combat what could be inflation because of everything caused in the Middle East? Let's walk you through all of the developments in the last 24 hours when it comes to Iran. After all, so many military families in southern Colorado wondering what's next here. The president's saying that Iran's basically said no to the latest deal. Now the president is saying that the U.S. may end up controlling the Strait of Hormuz, the all-important passageway where 1/5 of the world's oil typically flows through. That's a big departure because the president suggesting we'll control it long term. That means a long-term military presence likely in the region. The president said as well yesterday that he believes that the U.S. should charge a 20% fee on vessels that require safe passage from the U.S. military out of the strait. That's a big departure in policy from what Secretary of State Marco Rubio said on June 23rd, that no country can charge a toll or a fee on an international waterway. And now we have this debate. In recent days, President Trump has notified Congress, which is required by law, that these airstrikes are resuming. So you take that all together, we're once again, and we're using the P word, precarious position with this policy, and we'll wait to see where this conflict takes us throughout the day.
Precarious indeed, Joe. And with the return of lawmakers to D.C. this week, is there any chance that we learn more just about the cost of this war?
Yeah, the Pentagon comptroller is expected before lawmakers today. We'll likely get a fresh update. I know comptroller isn't the fanciest, splashiest of titles, but it's the money job, and they'll be able to provide a fresh update on how much this war is costing taxpayers. The first such high-profile testimony since strikes have resumed.
Joe St. George in Washington for us. Joe, thank you.